Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because we have a province which has conducted 2 draws in 2 days. What is that province? I will share everything with you. But before that, I request you, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, updates, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. And please remember to press the bell icon. So without further delay, let's get started on today's video. So the province which has conducted 2 PNP draws in 2 days is nothing else than Ontario. Yes, Ontario, which is always called the engine of immigration. Why do we call Ontario an engine of immigration? Because the comparison is right in front of you. You take all the provinces together and still Ontario scores above that. So comparison of Ontario and all provinces. And this is not me saying it. This is the data from the government. The government data shows very, very clearly. So here I am showing you the data from 2021. Total almost 400,000 people got PR. And out of those 400,000 people, 200,000 are in Ontario. This is why Ontario is called engine of immigration. So many times I got a call, a request, emails, can you do it OINP for me, OINP for me? But they don't know what is OINP. OINP is an acronym. Canadian government likes acronym. OINP means Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. That's the acronym. Now, OINP is Ontario's PNP program. Don't get confused, right? It is a PNP program by Ontario and it is named as OINP. And it is a pathway for many programs. It is not a single program. There are many programs under this. And this is a group of programs which are there in this. So in this OINP, it can be linked to a federal express entry. It can be without a federal express entry. This program is also for entrepreneurs and this program is also for the holders of PGWP, postgraduate work permit. If you have a postgraduate work permit, this is the chance to get the PR. So there are a number of pathways available, as I said, under this for entrepreneurs, for PGWP, for people who are already having a profile in express entry and people who don't have the profile in express entry. So in today, the video, before I go into the actual draw, let me explain you the categories, because if you know the categories, you will be able to understand where draw happened. So Ontario's PNP categories are basically divided into 3 categories. So under Ontario PNP, there are 3 broad categories. One is called express entry. The second one is called expression of interest. And the third one is called the entrepreneur stream. So draw happened in 2 of these categories. The first category is express entry. The second one is expression of interest. So entrepreneur stream. So under entrepreneur stream, I will talk about entrepreneur stream later. Let me first talk about the express entry stream. Within express entry stream, there are also number of categories. So under the express entry stream, there are broadly 3 categories: human capital, then skilled trade, and then we have French speaking skilled workers, which are called FSSW. Under the human capital, you have tech draws also. But today, this particular thing is focused only on the Ontario skilled trade. This is where the draw happened, Ontario skilled trade. So for this, you need to have a profile in the federal express entry. So now let us look at the definition or understanding of skilled trade. What is skilled trade? Before I actually go into the draw, you need to understand what is skilled trade. So skilled trade is something which involves working with your hands. It requires a certification, and lots of experience. You get expertise over a period of time by practicing that trade. So practice is said to make, it's an old saying, practice makes the man perfect. So this particular thing, the trades, any of the trades, the more you are into it over a period of time, you get more skilled. That's why it's called skilled trade. Now, what are the examples of skilled trade? There are a number of examples of skilled trade like carpenter, bricklayer, tile setters, welders, your plumbers, your electricians, your hairstylists, chef, bakers, number of knock codes are there. So all these are skilled trades. Okay, now that you understood what the skilled trade is, you understood which category the draw has come up. Now let me show you the actual draw. So the draw happened on July 14th, and here is the screenshot from the government website, Ontario website, right in front of you. I will post this link in the description so that you can check also on your own. So now going to the analysis of this draw. Under this draw, which is skilled trade PNP draw, total 755 people are invited and they are having a score 310. So there is a base score which is lowest score is 310. There is no cap on the highest score. So it can be anything, right? So they removed the cap actually. So Ontario invited people who have created their profile between July 14, 2021 to 2022. All express entry profiles are active for 1 year. So they can go back up till 1 year. So all those people who have scores above this are invited. Ontario, as I said, removed the CRS maximum cap. So it is 310 is the least you need to have. Highest you can have anything. So they remove the cap. And this again, this type of draw is focused more on the construction workers and agricultural side. So we can be expanded later in the future, but now this one is focused on this one. So Ontario skilled worker trade, skilled trade draw, which happened, just a compilation of how much people are invited till now. If you see the chart, here I am bringing to you a data which is right in front of you. You can see almost 5,000 people are invited. So people can talk on TikTok and they can provide you all those things, but they will not provide you data because they don't have the data. They don't have the capability to do the analysis of that data. I am bringing the data for you. So now you see here almost 5,000 people are called under one single program. That is why Ontario is called Engine of Immigration. One single program, 5,000 people or almost 5,000 people are called, and I am expecting that in the near future also these draws will keep on happening, and Ontario probably under the skilled trade can invite almost like 10,000 people. So now let us move on to the second draw, which is the entrepreneur stream. So under the entrepreneur stream, first of all, need to understand what is entrepreneur stream before I go into the actual draw. So entrepreneur stream is for those people who are businessmen, who are investors, who want to buy, who are outside Canada but want to buy a business in Canada, and they want to start a business or they want to buy the existing business. So that is where the entrepreneurs can come. And the net worth requirement for this is personal net worth, not your business net worth. So if you want to start a business in GTA, now GTA basically comprises of Toronto, Durham region, Halton, York and Peel region. Peel region is where Brampton is. Peel means Brampton, Mississauga, Caledon. So all these areas, all these municipalities, when we say these all together form GTA, if you want to start a business in GTA, you need to have a net worth, personal net worth of 800,000 and above. If you want to go outside of GTA, like London, Ontario, not the London in UK. So London, Ontario, Windsor, Kitchener, Waterloo, all these areas you want to go over there, Oshawa, all these areas you want to go and start a business, you can do so. And the net worth is half. You need to have 400,000 of net worth to start a business. Now, one thing I like to share, I am also a real estate broker. As a real estate broker is also a regulated profession, and we can help you to get the businesses in Canada so that you can migrate under the business category. So let's move on to the point system. Understanding a point system in entrepreneur stream is very, very important. So point system is a very detailed one, but I have kind of compiled in a very concise way in front of you so that you can understand the maximum points you can have under this. It's called expression of interest. So as a business person, you need to do expression of interest. Maximum points are 200. Out of 200, two components are there. There is a self-declared component which is of 126 points, and then there is a business concept component which is of 74 points. Together they make 200 points. So the higher you score in these 200 metrics, the higher your chances are of getting the PR. And these are exclusively for investors and businessmen. So now let us come to the actual draw. So this draw happened yesterday. Yes, we bring to you so fast. Yesterday this draw happened and we brought it to you today. So July 15th is this draw happened, and here is the actual information from the government website. So I'll post this link and you can check on your own also. So analysis is July 15th, this draw happened. How many people were called? 33 businessmen were called in this, and ITA issued were having a score of 146 to 174. So anywhere if your score is between 146 to 174, you will get ITA and you can migrate with family to Canada. So you can reach out to our office, get an appointment if you want to talk about any of the Canadian visa or immigration programs. You can do so. Here is the address, email ID and phone number shared with you. Once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.